So we've seen places that investors have gone to try to make a lot of money, where they bring in limestones and create resorts where nothing grows so that they can line their greasy pockets. You can see what happens to them if you look at the desolate buildings in Costa Rica, the trade towers, and so on and so forth. So, my emotional trigger on a relay today would be for everybody planning a holiday, you have to spend your savings to get there. When we know when going to a foreign land or foreign tribe, the best way to bring peace and be on good behavior in a land that's not yours, so you're treated as a family member, would be to bring a peace offering. Now let's talk about society today. You go on a holiday and you take stuff from the land. Yesterday on the news, somebody was stealing art antiquities from the Ibiza pyramid. You would call them a cradle robber of sorts. And you'd have a bad omen. So this practice today still stands in full throttle of the BRAP. You go, you take and bring home, and you never offer them anything back to take to their families. All those kid tourists on the beach are there waiting for you to offer them a gift to take home to make their parents light the fuck up. And then maybe their parents will come back and offer you the backstage pass. Our culture today says it's not safe to leave a resource. And the backspit is the windy area. If you want to put this into sports technologies because you're a retard, the spit is a place where you get the backdraft of wind on your homeland from them. It's not hospitable. It creates tornadoes and hurricanes. It is their terp leftover from where their poop and pee meets. And remember, they usually poop above ground. Or not. I'm getting a little distracted. So we're going to talk a little bit about how your code of ethics in the Law and Order Foundation play a major part of this in your own backyard. You have a show on TV called Blumpkins, okay? In your society, I know a girl that's very beautiful. I've spoke about this before, and I was asked to share about it again. She has a mother and no father, and now she works on the streets. My roommates that I live with currently say, I'm so happy she made it to the drug world. And they said this after I said this. Quote, starting now. She never met her dad and became an escort. her dad was attracted to her for an anomalous reason, because the dad saw her and was reminded of a love that he once had. And they escorted away. That girl is a raging heroin addict. He is a raging heroin addict. I've seen them cycled through your penitentiary system. And her boyfriend is Gangster Nation. That would brag to me about getting a blumpkin. A blumpkin is when you take a shit and you get a blowjob. And this girl would offer it to him to make him happy. And then she gets cycled through your justice system. And you enslave her for it. So if that's your peace offering to a native land where you're going on a holiday, having that in your conscience while you're going on a holiday, I want to say you are blessed beyond my comprehension. And even my roommates say, thank God she's in the drug trade. Because you guys are on the same level of civilization in my classifications. Once you have knowledge and you do nothing about it, you're just sorted a little bit the same. Anyways, thanks for being so brave. And you should stop now. You've done enough damage. And hell, we've got it from here. Me and my friend AI. God rest and have a speed, my friends. This is Mulder from the X-File. Right here. He's going to V me down. Mr. Aquarius. Do you know what an Aquarius is? It's the bridging gap between all horoscopes. If you want to speak star code, that's a big fat finger. Middle one. You're probably too stupid to see it. To comprehend what's happening. Looks like a dick and balls. Saying, come and see me go. Come and see my king. You're gonna live sucking his dick in the afterlife for forever.